Big news today. We are launching Threads, an open and friendly public space for conversations. It takes the best parts of the Instagram experience and creates a whole new app around text, ideas, and sharing what's on your mind. You just sign up with your Instagram account, you have your followers already there, and you can just get into it and get started. And it is available on the App Store now. The people who've tried it out so far, the reactions have been really great. And I'm looking forward to the fun journey ahead to turn this into the kind of big and friendly community that I think we all want to see in the world. All right, looking forward to seeing you all over there on Threads.
That's Mark Zuckerberg last night on the launch of Twitter rival Threads. The watch is on to see how the company may monetize that new app and how it might disrupt the ad market. Jim, 15 million signups in the first 11 hours, including yourself.
Yes, and Andrew Ross Sorkin and downtown Josh Brown have sent me some really good stuff already. Zuck is not, which is a little disappointing because I expect him to be following me. I do. And going and having some interaction. So notice it's a little early where he is. But we've been trying to figure out how much money you can ascribe to it. And I think it's going to be part of a package of a buy. I think that if you're making a sales pitch, you'll say, listen, and we'll throw this in. In that sense, it's very hard to figure out the ROI. But you effectively go to you're basically cutting into Linda Yaccarino, head of advertising, bailiwick. And it's unassailable. That if you I've always found that if you give away advertising, it's better than making people pay.
Yes. So yesterday you said game, set, match.
Game, set, match. Yeah. It's fantastic. Andrew, great post. I mean, there's just, and I invite the people I like and the myriad haters that made me mid-single digit most hated person in America, right above, not kidding, right above Putin, which I always felt was, I thought that Putin and then me. But no, it was me then Putin. That always disturbed me. I got that from senior management. This one seems to be a kinder, gentler place, except for if Zuck doesn't quickly follow me, I'm going to be very... Oh, my daughter's following me. This thing is just cooking.
Yeah, I mean, it did pretty well last night. We'll see. I mean...
15. It was 10 million when Frank Holland was on this morning.
Yeah, it was 2 million in the first 2 hours, 15 million in the first 11 hours. Zuck did tweet for the first time in 11 years, a little jab at Musk.
Of course, I felt when I got it, I said, wow, look at this. He came into me and showed me something. This is the greatest. And my colleague said, no, that went to everybody. So I didn't feel as special as I thought.
Right.
But it is a great video that he put up.
Yes.
Look, I think this is game. It is game set. I think that Twitter will lose here because.
And lose means what? I mean.
Well, I mean, like, some people still go to it, but I will look at what people say about me. Right now, what people say about me is that I swim in the Love Canal and I dry off, the Love Canal and it comes off of me. I jump into the iguanas to get clean.
What do you say to trading desks who say, look, we live in a high-frequency information business. Twitter that has that. I'm not sure you can get that at Threads.
Whatever Twitter can do, Zuck can do better. Anything Musk can do, still Zuck can do better. I'm not going that anything you can do, I can do better. Zuck is in the business to win. Musk was in the business and he didn't want to be. So who's going to win that? One guy was reluctant, and the other guy is just a monster.
Yeah. Well, you only need, one out of every 4 Insta users to match Twitter's network effect.
It's so easy to use, and it's friendly, and people are saying nice things. I mean, nobody wants to draw and quarter me. It's fabulous.
Right. And as for the PE, the forward PE of Meta, which has doubled so far this year?
They're going to have a monster quarter. They have these E15 and E5. They have these, classifications of people. And there were people who were just think people. They didn't really have anything to say. And I got to tell you, they got zazzed.
Me out.
Oh!
Goodbye.
Yeah, well, they were, doing nothing. And then after he, gets out of the releases in New York, then this guy, he's fired the right people, the really expensive people who did nothing.
So you think operating leverage remains a storyline for this coming earnings print?
It's a huge position for my charitable trust. It's been. And I think that Zuck... Hey, when you talk about... Remember when people used to hate him?
He's had some worse days. Yes.
I never hear anything other than say, hey, you know what? He had a baby. You know, his family's growing. He's having a good time. You're a good man. I mean, he has become. I mean, it's one of the great transformations of all time. People really like the guy. It is incredible. When I met him, you know, he gave me a LaCroix. He liked my TJX pants. $14, very good, only 30% poly. Although I did have to jump over the highway to get there on time. It was a freeway. It was a little Keanu Reeves kind of thing. The bus was coming to me. But I just think that that's who he became. He is the guy people want to know.
Yeah. Well, a rising stock price cures all ills, Jim.
Yes.
It does.
Makes everybody great.
Yes.
That's why I hate AT&T. That's why Disney's become problematic.